I actually...
Hey, Mott. Sorry, what was that? What was that, bro?
Oh, we're going to see how potent the Mirana Bane combo is.
Yeah, they're going to really do great. They're going to do great with it.
There's a mana burn.
Yeah, you get Diffusal Blade and you have the level 20 mana burn. I mean,
I'm actually done.
Come on, bro.
5 seconds remaining.
All right.
Drow Ranger.
I think they lose though, so it doesn't
Wow.
matter.
Exactly.
The last pick.
Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah.
That's a good last pick here. So now you have a silence.
You give his teammates the aura.
Oof. Universe. He's just gonna TP out. Yeah, that's true. Didn't think about that. What else? What do you like?
Well, if he's low on mana, he can always turn into Medusa and throw out some Mystic Snakes.
That's true. Top lane Burrow Strike fears here as well with the right clicks. Will it be enough to take him out? The last one from Crit is enough. First blood the way of EG. Team mitigating or giving you that damage.
I know what you mean. She's already so tanky that she doesn't deal that much damage when you toss in the Drow there, and then she does it all too, right?
Top lane, there's the shards blocking in Universe. He's completely surrounded, and Morphling will take that kill for himself. But here comes Fear, along with Crit. They get the Burrow Strike onto Schofield. That's going to be an easy one. And the Soul Catcher is applied to the Morphling right now. And Burrow Strike's up in 1 second. Could potentially get this kill. Fear, another Soul Catcher available. And Universe has come back into the lane, right-clicking the Bane, but there's the Ice Shards again into the Brain Sap. He's just going to die again. He literally TP'd back to death.
All right, now he has to make the walk of shame back down there.
That is the walk of shame.
It's no worse feeling than that in Dota.
Yeah, for sure. And Pepita in the mid lane, 12-7 versus Sumail, 13-7, so doing quite well for himself. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Excel again in a fight for the right as Fear takes him out with the right click. Crit, though, might be the trade. Looks like they'll do a 1-for-1. Another Ice Shard available here, but without Waveform, I don't think they can find a kill. Does have a couple wand charges, though. He's shifting, but more than tanking enough for those level 1.
Farmed as well, but I don't know. The game seems so weird because Beastmaster didn't get too much in the offlane. Even the Doom got more, and he was basically solo the entire time. But you know, when you look at EG's lineup, all it takes is like 1 or 2 fights them to get the ball rolling.
Oh god, they get the guts, they get the roar onto Doom, just like you said. The initiation was there, and just like that, they can probably turn this into a Roshan for themselves.
Yep, snowballing super hard.
Speaking of snowballing, they'll find Fear. Tier 1 tower looks to be dead. Well, at the very least, he'll have Lincolns in the next 100 gold or so. So we'll likely want to finish that off before getting into engagement, but they might not have a choice here. The Burrow Strike is there. To the Soul Catcher, he's going to attribute Shift. Very high. Here a Roar. It's onto Doom. We'll be able to get his Doom off in time. Looks like the Burrow Strike will find Universe this time around as the Ice Shards will split up the fight a bit. It's a 1-for-1 as Medusa's taken out, surprisingly enough. And with the Moonlight Shadow, we'll see if the rest of Infamous can get away. That, of course, was the Morphling Burrow Strike, setting things up here. Speaking of Burrow Strike, Crit uses his own to help get a second kill in the form of EG, in the favor of EG. So it ends up being a 3-for-1, with Arteezy staying alive with the Aegis. I'm not sure how much
fights, because sure, they can snowball in or whatever, but if they snowball into the Stone Gaze or linger around a farm like this and get caught off guard, they're just gonna die.
Trying to take out Pepita right now. He has the leap. He's getting pretty slow thanks to Arteezy. He's stunned up with the arrow, though. Disruption's going to keep him alive for now. Old Stinger applying a little bit of pressure, gets the stomp up. Has Doom available still. Haven't really seen a great use of that as of yet. Arteezy might want to feed this Aegis Wave pretty soon. We'll be going down to the Adaptive Strike. Here comes Sumail. Still has Stone Gaze available. But we'll get Doom just in time, though. Gets off his ultimate. That's going to be huge for them. They're going to pick off the Doom easily. The Gust onto the Morphling, and that is a second huge kill for EG. Nice timing from Sumail. Jesus. By Pepita. Would have been a kill in all likelihood. The Roar was available. But instead, looks like EG will posture for just a little bit more farm. Hurricane Pike almost finishes. Arteezy will get hit by the arrow. Do they have vision?
They have sentries.
They sure do. And there's the punch. There's the waveform, and Arteezy's dead. Snowball to follow onto Fear, has disruption, might have to use it defensively. Pick up that rune before you die, my friend. There you go. That's a good boy. So 2 kills in the way of Infamous, and that's the kind of stuff you need to come back in this game. Question is, can they do anything about it? Blink Dagger on Tusk.
Doom's got a
has to walk
Crimson
there.
Guard. That's a pretty good item against these Drow Lambs for tanking up.
Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. So Roche at half HP. Uh-oh. Double Burrow Strike from Crit. There's the roar into Morphling. Kataro's in a lot of trouble. The Nightmare going to keep him alive a little bit longer. But no, the double kill for Sumail. A huge kill for EG. They should be able to get Roche, no problem. In fact, they might even get more kills on top of that. There's the Gust. Talk about the Crimson Guard. It is not going to be enough to survive this time around. Maybe they just push, actually. The arrow will connect, but Pepita not dealing out nearly enough damage right now in terms of the right clicks.
I feel like it just helps you win these lanes on heroes that are already pretty decent in lane, and that kind of pushes them over the edge. Like you see Puck with Drow quite often.
Yeah. Oh, they're scouting it out. They might need to go for this. Tusk snowballs in. The Nightmare's there. He's going to steal the Aegis. I'm not sure who the cheese went to.
He's got the cheese too.
He got the cheese. What a god. But it's going to cost him at the very least the Aegis, if not more. Beastmaster will die. Medusa stuck inside the pit. Has Stone Gaze. Will use it. It's going to be on the Morphling, in fact. He's dealing a lot of damage to both Doom and Morphling as a result of the Doom applied to Medusa. Sumail. He's taking a ton of damage with the Infernal Blade. Will finally be taken out. It'll be a trade, though, as Crit finally gets off Epicenter, but really to not much avail as Fear and Company will try to turn onto the Morphling, the Tusk, snowballing in onto Arteezy on the other side of the map, through the cliff. He pops the Shrine. There's the Dust into the Ice Shards. He is stuck, and the right click should suffice as Infamous. A freaking really good fight for them. Let's look at the fight recap real quick.
Maybe she could come in from the back.
Yeah, true. We are seeing the Shadow Demon illusions being used offensively now to siege down this tower ever so slightly. And Doom.
Oh my god, it dies so fast to the illusions.
Yeah, it's already at half HP. Pretty crazy. Sumail, extremely tanky. Actually backpacks his evasion for now, as looks like they'll find Bane on the backside. Tusk puts himself in a very precarious spot. Schofield's just dead. So 2 kills out of nowhere for EG. Of course, they do have buyback, and they're not the highest priority kills necessarily. But still. Sumail has this in his backpack. So the TP scroll.
It's a good question.
Strange. He hasn't noticed. But fortifications popped. Taro dodging. Mystic Snake. Actually, no, it'll still apply. Takes off the Lincolns. And Siege Unit, aka Sumail, is just going to town on this bad boy. See the Enfeeble and how much damage he still does.
Yeah, and the illusions too. They'll start to deal damage whether he's enfeebled or not. That's a good. That was a pretty good response. The Bane enfeebling the Medusa, the Drow Aura. Definitely helps a lot with that.
Yeah, for sure. There's the Roar initiation from Universe, and the right click will suffice. Oh, he's going to get Nightmared up at Crit with the Epicenter initiation into the Stone Gaze. Of course, Sumail is still Nightmared in the backside, but that's a dead Bane, and that is no longer... Oh my god, Pepita leaps in and eats the cheese. We'll be fine for now as the Doom is applied to Crit. Force Staff onto Sumail. I think that was the wrong way. He gets Waller's Punch out, but a beautiful Gust from Arteezy. They're going to clean up the Doom, no problem. Kataro, not a whole lot he can do in this situation. As Universe jumps in with that big fat tomato. Pepita does not want ketchup this evening, my friends, but he will go down regardless.
Tomato did it.
It really did. Universe for the win. As 3 dead for Infamous. And this is looking to be like the beginning of the end here. As EG, all right, they lose Sumail. Qatar doing a lot of damage there, but he can get it. Burrow struck up. No Tusk Snowball in time. And the last remaining member is Schofield.
On it.
The illusion?
Yeah.
My god, they're going to make illusions of it. Oh my god, look at... Oh, that's disgusting. That is actually filthy. As GG's come out, so Infamous is eliminated from DreamLeague Season 8. The Major, of course. And EG will extend their lifespan. They're in the top 6 right now.
Very convincing series from EG. I like the way